John McGlashan, who are wanting to have a strong start to this game, and the way that they do their haka and express themselves and take on their opposite here with their eye contact, etc., is very important to them. Baptism of fire as they came into their first game against Glenwood. And they wouldn't be happy entirely with their game and the technical way that they played it, but the passion with which they played was great. They've tidied up some of those areas. They'll be in for a great game in this game now with Monument.
Of course, their haka is unique. There is no single haka that's used by every team in New Zealand. Jack Newlands with a throw in.
Again, want to keep it simple.
Target man is Harrison Morton. Also a pretty good set there from the men from Dunedin.
Otago Rugby renowned for, or Southland Rugby I should say, renowned for driving and hard play, and here this being no different.
Now referee's arm out. There's an advantage pending. Can they make use of this? Now McKenzie. It's got big Jess Nicholson Kelly in at number 12. The referee's not happy that there was any advantage accrued, so they'll take a quick penalty. There we go.
Yeah, the tap, the best solution for their Gavin, with them struggling at line out time. Better to take the ball, keep it in hands and make sure they have possession.
I'm sure that George Bell would have liked to have had someone on his shoulder there to try and help him get over. Jonathan Captain, well, the arms are up, and so is the referees. They've got the try, and full credit there. Bell with a little tap, and over the line they go.
The Monument guilty of just maybe snoozing there and expecting them to do what most other teams would have done, and they've taken a scrum or punched it into the corner, but both set pieces have been a struggle so far for John McGlashan. From John McGlashan.
Yes, Henko van Wyk, the captain, decided to show everybody how to play this game of rugby. Brilliant running this from the centre. Has he got some support? Yes, he has. And now he offloads. There'll be a belt for the line here. Infield came Richard Collins. And it's going to be a finishing touch then, and that's a wonderful try.
That's what they needed, and couldn't come from a more inspirational player than their captain, Henko van Wyk. Some very, very poor tackling early on by John McGlashan, and then scrambling. You can see him here, good footwork. He's able to step off both feet quite comfortably, and he's got a really good turn of pace. There's several opportunities for John McGlashan to shut this down, get shoulder on in the tackle, but just falling out of the tackle. They'll be extremely disappointed with this. A pleasing aspect, a number of white jerseys there, 2 or 3 options to pop up off the ground. Well-deserved try to Monument. I mentioned at the beginning of the game, John McGlashan's key area I wanted to see an improvement in is their defense. You have to make your one-on-one tackles, get your shoulder on, stick on the player. You can see it again here. Some good scramble defense, but the main tackles needed to be made a lot earlier than this.
So Aidan Roberts with a really stout effort there, but wasn't it a good run from Henko van Wyk? Got through a number of players, and
we've got a great angle here going into the next scrum as well. You can see the Monument boys have been very, very strong so far, although their front row are up.
Yes, Goodman. He's got terrific pace, this boy. He's not even going to need it. Lovely effort from him. Standing in the fly half position, Herschel Goodman just found a bit of space and really finished things off really well here as we move close to half-time.
Here we see off a good scrum from Monument as well. He comes ball in two hands. He dummies for a runner coming in with his captain there. Nobody close to him. Straight through the hole and into the posts. Goes back to the captain as well. Henko van Wyk, who is playing in the 13 jersey, and we've seen how strong he is with the ball in hand, and he was a genuine threat coming into that move. Hence the reason John McGlashan, we're watching for him. A little dummy pass, ball in two hands. It's a great try.
2 tries to 1 it is then. Robertson, Goodman with tries for Monument, and Leroy Ferguson, the solitary try then for John McGlashan.
This is a bit angle for us. We just saw that little dummy there to his captain, and then obviously the defense turning. Somebody needed to commit to him is right in front of the post here and make that tackle.
Work from Harrison Morton. Roberts. Goodman. Oh. Hasn't he done that a few times today? Slipped through the gap with not a hand on him.
John McGlashan, you can't take the dummy there. He's carrying the ball in two hands, creating doubt in the defense, but they have to come up and make their tackles. Did so well here to defend earlier on. Before that, he takes a dummy. Ball in two hands, again gone through untouched.
Five-man line out called by Brendan Bierkes. To the back he goes. There's no competition on this occasion. Harrison Morton just tried to swallow up the man in possession. That's better play. That's opening up the outside. Now lovely running here from Henko van Wyk. Brilliant, the captain of the side. It's a fantastic try, that. Brilliant running. Again, poor tackling, one's got to say, but the pace and the straight running of this man is something to behold.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that he took the right option at first there. 2 men outside, and we're seeing it here going through the hands. Good passing through. He hits the ball at pace and on the outside of the defender. There's still 2 runners on the outside of him here. An effective tackle could potentially have shut this down. I thought maybe he would have offloaded to his winger on the outside, but just as...
But still held up there by Monument. Goodman again. Goodman, yeah, he keeps going. Goodman, he's gonna get a hat-trick. Brilliant play this by the fly half. He's got the pace, he's not the biggest man in the world, but he's got wonderful peripheral vision, good skills, good pace, and he's got a hat-trick.
Kevin, I think good skills is a little bit of an underestimate. He is silky smooth, and every incident that he's got away, he's barely been touched. Just has the ability to create so much doubt in the defenders' minds, and we see it there now. A great regroup. He's always looking opportunities, ball in 2 hands. He's got the speed, but it's just the indecision he creates in the defense. They have no idea what he's going to do with the ball, whether it's pass, kick, run, fend, step. He's a full package and silky smooth. Easy to question the defense of John McGlashan, but 3 times in a row he's created the opportunities for himself.
It's a victory for the small man, Wayne. You know, in South Africa we tend to look upon guys that are not very big, and he's a fairly slim guy. Yeah, they're not going to make it at the highest level, and yet some of I think that's changed somewhat throughout the world. In fact, you've got smaller guys, Cheslin Colby, Geo Aplon, these guys that really have something special that they bring to the party, and this man certainly does. Beautiful play by him.
Yeah, I mean,
such a good feel, balanced running.
I've always been a fan of Geo Aplon. I thought he was a fantastic player.
They would have in analysing this match. Just how did that come about? We missed so many tackles. Now Goodman and an extra man here too. Lovely play from Monument. Excellent play by them. Back in field. Oh, super running. Great offload there on that occasion too. Now, is the bounce favourable? Henko van Wyk. Oh, has he got it down? Yep. Sure. They're not going to ask for a scrum. They're certainly not going to kick it goal. It's tap and go. one man going by himself there with didn't have support on his shoulders, which would have been useful, and that's something you need against big South African packs. You need a pod to take you forward. Yep, try scored. Jonathan Kaplan right on the spot. We'll pick up who that try scorer was.
Yeah, John McGlashan will be happy with that. They became very direct and aggressive again. That's what they scored their very first try of the game, doing exactly the same thing. And they've gone back to do what they're doing well, and they'll be happy to finish off with that. We're having a chat now saying, let's go back and do a couple more, boys. Let's leave here with some pride. Let's show them exactly how we play footy.
Well, I'm still trying to work out, Wayne, who the guy was who scored that try. And was it Bailey Darling? It was Leroy Ferguson. His second try of the match. Boy, have we seen a tussle up front. Dewald Holzhausen on that occasion taking it in. Now Goodman with a quick pass. The centre three-quarter play of Monument has been exceptional today. This man, the captain, Henko van Wyk, has been also exceptional. And here comes a potential try.
Thought there may have been a forward pass in amongst that, but let's not even talk about it, Gavin, beyond all that passing there, the pressure they put on, the communication for the grubber kick to go through. We can just see them hit the ball at pace. John McGlashan not able to react. Here we go. There's a good communication from captain there for the grubber kick through. Puts pressure on. That ball needed to be taken there by John McGlashan, and just keeping the ball alive.
They've tried tirelessly to get things going. Now Goodman. Now a little bit of space sought, and again it's wonderful play here from Henko van Wyk. The captain has certainly shown the way today, and as a result he's got a hat-trick of tries. Brilliant play that from the centre.
Yeah, another missed one-on-one tackle for John McGlashan there, but let's give credit to some very good footwork coming in from the captain there. He's had a great game. He's strong, we know that. Can be very deceiving on his feet, and Henko van Wyk has been one of the best players that we've seen in action today throughout the 5 games.
So the ball is, the conversion is good. I think it was whipped over before we could even have a look at it.